So today's a Nintendo Direct day, and of course, every single time that they do one of these, I always have to do something before I can ever just sit down and watch it. And of course, today is also my gym day. So let's do our best to get this done today. Thank you. Alright, now that I've taken a dump, let's go work out. So one of the biggest talking points about the Direct coming up today is whether or not the Ocarina of Time remake is going to be a thing or not. Alright, now we're back home. Let's get showered up before the show. And just like that, we're all cleaned up and ready for the show. Last minute predictions, I think honestly we'll more than likely see a Kirby, because that game is like, there's always a Kirby game every single Direct, it seems like, so we'll see if that happens. Okay, I gotta talk about all this. So there's a lot here for RPG fans, which happens usually every time there's one in June. However, it is interesting that we saw nothing from the Nintendo Switch Online, nothing new to be added. Super weird. But I think we're starting to see that Nintendo is having trouble with their first parties being able to put stuff out in a timely manner, and games are taking a lot longer than they expect. So we're probably going to see a lot more smaller stuff happening with their first party stuff. I mean, shoot, this is probably the first Direct we've had where there was no Mario or Kirby at all. And sure, yes, you can say that the Ocarina of Time remake looks pretty cool for whatever we were able to see of it. I know they're saying it's coming out this year, but I have a hard time believing that just because of the lack of what they were willing to show. Overall, you're going to hear a lot of people throwing around the word it was a mid-Direct. I don't think it was necessarily mid, but I also don't think it was the best they've ever done either.